Hey there, this is René for GNS 3V, and in this video I'll show you how to configure the Multipoint one-way redistribution lab. So this is the topology that we have. On the top side we are running OSPF between router ACE and AGI, and at the bottom we are running EIGRP between ACE, AGI and router ABU. And the lab is called one-way redistribution because I'm only going to redistribute from EIGRP into OSPF and not the other way around, and I'll show you what some of the issues could be that you might encounter if you're doing a redistribution like this, and I'll also show you how you can fix it. So let's see what we have to do. First of all, configure OSPF on router ACE and AGI and only advertise this network. So that's the first thing we are going to do. So that's just one network command. That should take care of it. Next step, configure EIGRP AS1 on router ACE, AGI and ABU. Only advertise network 13 and 23. So those are the two links, the link between ACE and ABU and AGI. So that's router ACE, router AGI, and that's router ABU. Now you can see we have two adjacencies, so that should be okay. Next step, redistribute the loopback 0 interface in EIGRP AS1 on router ABU. So you can see router ABU has a loopback. This is the address that we have, and I'm going to redistribute it into EIGRP. So let me check. Okay, so I don't have the loopback yet. Let's create it. Go to router EIGRP, redistribute, connect it, and make sure you type in the metrics yourself, because if you don't do this then your redistribution will fail. It really doesn't matter what you pick for this lab, so I'm just going to type in something. I really don't care what the metric will be. And right now I redistributed this loopback into EIGRP. Now let's take a look at router ACE and AGI. So router ACE, you can see this loopback shows up here in the routing table as EIGRP external, and this is something you need to take a good look at. The administrative distance is 170 for EIGRP external. And if you look at router AGI, you will see the same entry with the same administrative distance. Okay, so far so good. The next step, redistribute EIGRP into OSPF on router ACE and AGI. And then we need to check for possible redistribution problems and solve it. So let's redistribute it. Go to OSPF, redistribute EIGRP AS1 subnets. And we'll do the same thing on router AGI over here. Redistribute EIGRP 1 subnets. Okay. Now let's take a look at the routing table of ACE and AGI to see if anything has changed. So on router ACE you can see there's no difference. We still see this network learned through EIGRP with an administrative distance of 170. And let's look at router AGI. And here you can see something has changed. So this redistributed network now shows up as an OSPF external route, administrative distance 110. So what is wrong with this entry? Let me show you the topology. So network 3333 from router Abu. Router Aggie has learned this network through OSPF from router ACE. So if I would send traffic to this network from router Aggie, it will go from Aggie to ACE and then to Abu. And it's not a bad thing, but it's suboptimal routing, because the fastest way to get there is from Aggie directly going to Abu. So why did Aggie end up with this OSPF route in its routing table? Well, basically it's very simple, because the OSPF entry over here has an administrative distance of 110, and 110 is better than what you see over here, the 170 of EIGRP external. So because the administrative distance of OSPF is better, the EIGRP information has been removed from the routing table and the OSPF information has been inserted. So that's the problem here, and there are a couple of ways of how you can fix this, and I'll just show you one method that we can use, which is a very good trick. I need to go to my OSPF configuration, and what I need to do is change the administrative distance of OSPF external routes, so not the internal routes but only the external routes, and make sure that it's higher than EIGRP external. So what I can do is use the distance command, OSPF external, and I can change it to 180, which is higher than EIGRP external. So I'll do this on router ACE, and I'll also do this on router Aggie, like this. Now if you look at the routing tables, for router ACE nothing has changed, so that's still good. But if you look at router Aggie, you can now see that the OSPF entry has been removed, and we are using the EIGRP information again. And that's because the administrative distance of 170 is lower and better than the OSPF external administrative distance that I just changed to 180. You can see that the next hop is now 23.3, which is router Abu. So that's it. This is how you can solve this lab. Keep in mind there are many different methods how you can solve redistribution issues, but playing with the administrative distance like I did in this video is one of the key methods of solving these issues. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and till next time.